Hi friends, and this vlog today is really about being an off-grid woman and what do we do in the bathroom? What do we do in the bathroom? Do things change when you have to live off-grid in the bathroom for a woman? Well, come along with Starry as she wakes up and you get to see me in the raw as I take you into this bathroom, this off-grid bathroom, and kind of explain some things that are a little different from being on the grid. About this off-grid setup is, look, wow, it looks like a real bathroom. Yeah, doesn't have a compost toilet, does it? And this is just my opinion. I really think that is a waste. I feel really funny using a flushing toilet. I just think the true philosophy of living off the grid is trying to be as self-sustainable as possible. And self-sustainability doesn't include a flushing toilet. But, and that's just my opinion. This is how me and Mr. Hilder live. We have a compost toilet and we love it. But many off-grid homes, as you see in this one, look, has a real toilet. And you can have a real toilet and a real shower and be off-grid. Isn't it amazing? And you can also have, you know, real lights and a real sink and a real bathroom. So for those inquiring minds, if you live off-grid, is it all about an outhouse? It's not all about an outhouse. You women, you can actually have a pretty nice bathroom off the grid, and even a, and look at this, even a girly girl vanity. Because when I moved in here, all this stuff is already here. And it is. It's kind of a girly girl bathroom. Isn't that great? And it's off the grid. So you're not really suffering when you're off the grid. You just have to make a couple changes. When I go to the bathroom and I start my daily routine, it's usually, I'm usually bundled up. And then as things get warmer later on with the fire going, I take my little warm fuzzies off. And that may be something that's different from living on the grid, because all you have to do is turn up the thermostat. I can't just turn up the thermostat. I'll show you what I have to do. Right away this morning, before I even went into the bathroom, this is what I had to tend to. There's a nice bed of coals, and I've got the fire getting ready to be stoked up so I can turn the catalytic converter on and turn the fan on so the house will warm up. Yeah, and pretty soon I can take this off and do the rest of my morning cares. So back in the bathroom, the first thing we all do is what? We brush our teeth, right? So I know Starry's so beautiful with no missing tooth. And actually, I don't brush the fake one. But I do have to brush my teeth. And this is the thing with this off-grid house. The water has iron in it. And if anybody has ever lived in a house with iron, it's awful. It stains everything, including your hair and including your teeth. So it's not like living in the city. We can just turn on the faucet and you have beautiful clear water, and maybe even fluorinated or whatever. I mean, it may not be spring water and the best of water, but it's clear and it's not going to stain your teeth and it's not going to stain your hair. So what I do when I get up in the morning, I take one of my water bottles, and that's how I wet my toothbrush, and that's actually how I wet my, or actually that's how I rinse my mouth, is with. Now the other thing I have to do in the morning, and this is twofold. Oh, here, I'm going to put my tooth in now because my mouth is clean. See, there you go. See, not bad. The next thing is hair, right? So like I just said, I never put this water on my hair from the faucet. And you know, that's kind of the minus of living off the grid on a homestead that has the iron in the water. So what I do is I use the bottled water, and it's cold, but I get my hair. See, this is like Starry. She doesn't do much to her hair, and now you're going to see what I do to my hair. But a lot of you may, you know, you get up in the morning, you turn on the faucet, you have that water, and you wet down your hair, and you wash your face, and you don't have to worry about doing all this goofy stuff. But this is what I do. I do it with, and then I plug in the blow dryer. Oh, Can we have a blow dryer off grid? Well, you can, but this is the key. Everything changes when you live off the grid. Everything. And your use of any electrical appliance is going to be limited. It's just a fact. Women, you are not going to be standing in front of the mirror with a curling iron. You're not going to be standing in front of the mirror and blow drying your hair for an hour. When I wash my hair, I do it at the gym. I can take a long hot shower and scrub my hair, and there's no iron in the water. And then what do? I bring my blow dryer with me, and I can stand in the mirror for an hour if I need to and really dry my hair. Because, you know, yeah, I've got dread. Be very particular about the wattage of the blow dryer, but also you're going to be very particular with how you use it. So this is what Starry does. And this isn't, you know, I didn't wash my hair, I just wet it today. But when I use it, I take my brush, hang on. Oh, here we go. And you'll see how fast I am. Okay. So, and you know, Starry has her own hairdo. So, that dried my hair. Oh, so here I am. And that's about it for the use of the blow dryer. You're not going to be running it for 5 minutes. I'm sorry. And then here's the other thing that I do while living here off the grid. Back in my other homestead, we had beautiful spring water. Like I said, we don't have to worry about iron. But here I do. So my long showers and washing all of my hair, you know, with my dreads, you know, this is an ordeal. So I have a membership at the local gym. They've got very nice water. So I go there, take long hot showers, wash my hair, and I can blow dry it for even an hour if I want to. So sometimes when you live off the grid, you have to really think outside the box and think of other unconventional methods of doing things like washing your hair, blow drying your hair, using the curling iron. In the gym, oh, I love the gym. It's a great alternative. But in the meantime, you just learn to kind of get around. With me getting ready in the morning is I'm not a big makeup girl. But it's funny, on my YouTube channel, I think I had like one odd remark once. Every now and then you all get somebody who's really strange. And they're like, you wear makeup. You can't live off the grid. Okay, when you live off the grid, you can wear makeup. It's okay. So, ever since the accident, I really have had to be very diligent about this whole area here. So I'm going to show it to you. The skin here is still very fragile. It's so thick, and my lip is all crooked. And look, I even have a scar on my chin. When I talk, I notice that because my chin was all messed up too. And I'm surprised I don't have a scar on my nose. That was really messed up. But for the most part, things are healing. But I have to be very careful with the products that I put on my face. And because Starry is so used to, I'm cheap, I don't spend any money on makeup. This is what I spend my money on. See? LA Colors. And for all of you women who know this brand, you know you can get it at the dollar store. Right there, there's the dollar store. But ever since my accident, I actually received a gift certificate from a wonderful lady who knew I probably needed some products that were more natural and not as chemicalized. And so Rejuvia Minerals, I ended up getting some pressed foundation just to take the shine off. So I do that in the morning. I put a little bit on my face. Not a lot, but at least I can put it on my skin site without, you know, clogging the pores and doing anything harmful. And then and I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, but you know, I really like pink. I also got some of those products for my eyes. And then I will end up just putting it on my eyes. But makeup and everything off the grid is pretty routine. I would love to use organic makeup, but if you go to this website, you will see it's out of control with what they charge. I think this little thing right here, I'm not lying, cost like $11. Are you kidding me? Starry can't afford that. There we go. See, it didn't take long. Less than like a minute. Yeah, it's like a transformation, isn't it? It's just a little mascara and eye stuff. So, as you just saw, the off-grid bathroom really isn't about outhouses and, all compost toilets. I know, I wish you could all have compost toilets, but that's okay. But as you see, we really can live a very conventional life off the grid. You just have to make some changes. I've always preached in that philosophy of get your thinking off the grid. But you can have a beautiful bathroom while doing it. All right, God bless. Keep coming back. Hope you like the vlog.